Today is one of the important days in this era where all of us is carrying in our pockets, having on our tables, we have in our pocket mobile phone, or on the table we have the computers. And these are advanced technology and it have an impact in our life, whether positive or negative. I welcome you all in these premises, which is the premises of the new established public prosecution, which we call it Cybercrime Specialized Public Prosecution Attorney, and also there will be a court here also in these premises, because in our opinion, if we are investigating cases, prosecuting cases is to be before the court. This process of enactment of a legislation to govern issue of information technology is really become a concern of all of us, especially within the past 10 years. All of us, or many of us, have experienced many crimes committed by whether a device or a misuse of the computers. So the Minister of Justice, as the institution mandated to enact law, have done a very comprehensive comparative study how we can be in a position to enact a law to govern the issue of information technology. Our teams visit many countries, regionally and globally, and at the end, they came up with the recommendation that it is very necessary and crucial for the Minister of Justice and the Governor of the Republic of South Sudan to enact a law to govern issue of cybercrime and computer misuse. The bill was drafted by the Minister of Justice and went through the normal process of enactment until last year in May, 7 May, it was signed by the President of the Republic as a provisional order for the necessity to be an operational law for the use of cases of cybercrime and computer misuse. This is why today we have this law, all of us have seen, which governs the cybercrimes and the computer misuse, which will be the law being used by the public prosecutions, attorneys, and the court for cybercrime. The law have mandated the Minister of Justice to establish a specialized public prosecution attorney for cybercrimes and computer misuse. And now we have already put in place 2 public prosecution attorneys so that they can be in a position to investigate and prosecute the cases of cybercrime and computer misuse. The law also have provided the jurisdiction, and this is what is very important for all of us. A law must have to whom being applied. For sure, this law is a Southern Sudanese law and will govern the Southern Sudanese. But also not limited to South Sudanese. Even the victim also, if she's a Southern Sudanese, also this law will apply on it. Even the preparations, the planning, or arrangement of committed crime, if it is done in South Sudan also, for sure this law will be applied. All our brothers from other countries, also who are here, committed crime of this nature, they will be accountable and they will be also prosecuted according to this law. So nobody, there is no exceptional. As we have said, the law will be applied to anybody who committed in South Sudan, whether a national or whether a foreigner, or if the victim is from South Sudan. It is our right to prosecute him and also to investigate the cases. For us, all of us are aware, within this era of 10 years, all of you are aware that there are many crimes which is being committed globally and internally here by the devices we are using, especially the mobile phone, and also by the computers. And cases are many, all of you are aware of this. Even cases, issue of data can be transferred from a computer to another computer. Somebody can communicate issues also against other people, whether socially, whether sexually also. All this is being communicated. People must distort the image of other people without no ground. People must be taken, trafficking from South Sudan to other countries through all this. Communication to commit the crimes also can be done through those devices and through computers. And many cases we have in this period, and for sure, we have a law. We cannot deny that there is no law. We have the Penal Code, 2008, from section 388 until 394, which is talking of computers, talking of electronics, is governing this era, issue of cybercrime. But we think that it is very important and very crucial to have a law, a specific law, private law, to govern this issue so that at least very urgent these cases can be prosecuted and tried so that we can avoid many incidents, many circumstances as we have known. You know that recently we have many cases of suicide, and the devices are one of them. I remember last week we have a case of my relative also who committed suicide. The information people got also, you will discover that it is case by the device or by computer. We are having crime committed through the misuse of computers. Even signatures of many people, including the leadership of the country, is being forged through misuse of computer. Letters have been written in the names of other people. Data of other people are being transferred. And also, it's very serious that even the money of the people can be also transferred with using those devices. You can go, and our partner, Jabriel, is here, is a Canadian and a South Sudanese. For sure, his money can be diverted through those devices to my account. And when you go to the bank, you will be told that, my tombara ita jipte jawab ina ino gurushak de hawlele hisab bita Z and Y. This is also a disadvantage of having this. Although you can get your money easily through this device, but also you can lose many things through the misuse of those devices. So we are here really to inform the public, because it is very important to inform our people that the Minister of Justice have put in place an institution, a legal institution, will investigate and prosecute the cases of cybercrime, the cases of information technology, whether WhatsApp, Messenger, the rest of Hajat al-Katira Linjanada. This is also, if it is somebody transmitted or communicated something which can affect other person, we are telling you, all of you, our people, that this is the place where you come and submit your claim. You write your petition, will be investigated, then you will get your rights through the court. We want to tell people that the time of fighting and committing suicide and harming our rest, it have gone. Now we are in an era where anybody legally can get his rights. And for sure, if you came here, you will get your rights, and this is the reason why even those public prosecution attorney and the judges, they have won a very serious training so that they can be a position to handle such cases. Because شغل النيابات حقنا هنا طبعا ده أكل حقي وده ما أكل حقي بالشهود. But in the situation of cyber crimes, you need an expert. You need evidence to be collected through people who are well versed in the technology information. Therefore, it is necessary for all of you, the media houses, to convey this message to our people, to inform them that now your right is protected. Your right is protected by a public prosecution attorney, a court where you can submit your claim, your application, so that a person who committed or who we suspect committing a crime can be answerable before the court. It can be opposite also. Somebody also can be suspected and accused to the vice, and we are equal before the law. And we hope that when we start implementing this law, we reduce, because we cannot eliminate it, but we can reduce all this tension being brought came up through the misuse of those devices, and we are sure everybody will be in a position to have his right. Let me give you a very simple information, and all of us got it through the Facebook. Recently, there was something issue in the Facebook that the new Minister of Finance have embezzled or misappropriated $15 million US. And people are saying he did not even reach 50 days in the office. Well, these are the type of information that if we don't have advanced technology, we cannot detect it who have written this. Because if it is true, that's correct. But if it is not true, that means you have distorted the image of the person. And this, I think all of us will say that this is a very serious violation of the human rights. Well, there are many government documents. There are many government institutions, which is sometimes you can get it being circulated through the social media, which is also in practice. The document, the custodian of the document of the government is in the cupboards. And nobody not authorized can use this document for any purposes. Because if this is the case, you can remember all of us, the case of that gentleman who leaked out the information, American information, who is now in Britain, need to be Julius Assange. This also is a crime because he is not authorized to leak out all these documents and this information. And these have already even affected the security of the country. And it is our concern that if there is no security in the country, it's affecting us, and let us make sure that we can not use the information that also will deteriorate the security in our country. My people, there is an issue which even we got in Facebook, which is also affecting our unity. Somebody can post something on tribal base, on racial base, on color base. Do we need this? I think we don't need this. We need things which can unite us. We are telling such people that also this was our intention, that everybody transmitted information which is also will affect the unity of the people of South Sudan, whether by color, whether by tribalism, whether by race, it is supposed to be us. Because this is not the policy, and legally we think that we are called South Sudanese. We are South Sudanese, and this is what we are supposed to keep. This primacy, we are supposed to be in place a year ago, but unfortunately, all of us know, for the lack of the arrangement, we are today here to launch these institutions. There are two institutions, as you have seen. We'll be having a public prosecution attorney specialized for cybercrime. Their mandate to investigate and prosecute cases of cybercrime. We'll be having a court, because also we are running after human rights, Ajama. We have talked about human rights. The protector of human rights is the court, because also for us to investigate and prosecute will not be the end of the mission. A person needs to appear before the court so that the court is to determine. I hope people are aware, and this is also for the public and for all of you. We need to differentiate, my people, between the Minister of Justice, and this is our opportunity to tell the people. This is our opportunity to tell the people that there is a difference between Minister of Justice and Judiciary. Minister of Justice is a semi-legal institution because it have carried a pre-trial investigations so that to be submitted before the court. Is not part and partial from judiciary. وكالنية بدأ يا جماعة ومستشار قانوني ده بتاع وزارة العدل. الوزير العدل اللي بيقعد من الوزراء. وكالنية بدأ the role of public prosecution attorney to investigate and to prosecute. Why they are prosecuted? Because they are representing the state. If you kill a person, they go to the court to prove that you have killed a person, because this is a crime against the family, and it is also a crime against the state. Judiciary is one of the three organs of the government. All of us we know عندنا الجهاز التنفيذي، عندنا الجهاز التشريعي، وعندنا الجهاز القضائي. أنا هنا ما معه. أنا هنا اسمنا وزارة العدل. We are not one of the organ of the government. الأزرع بتاع الدولة ثلاثة. So judiciary ده حاجة بعيد هناك. Why is there? Because it's independent. When we submit a case before the judge, from there we become prosecutor to prosecute the case. From there, the court is the one to determine whether you are guilty or not. So please, what is the public prosecution attorney is doing is not final. When you submit a claim to the public prosecution attorney, madam she's a magala na ukuta virang somebody was telling people, leno fulana gurunu kida da, gurunu da biga kida lela. Shano ishtakawa fi niyaba. We are telling you no. After we finish here from the public prosecution attorney, the case will be to the court. And the court is the custodian and the one to defend the human right we are talking. So we will tell you that we are also serious that the right of the people to be granted before an independent court, and this court will operate separately. عشان كده عملنا الهوش ده مناسبة. أي ناس بهوشهم بباب بتاعهم. The building is one. The court will work independently. The public prosecution will work independently. ASOL will have his own job. According to the law, they will do their own job. Prosecute, investigate. We investigate, we go before the court, to prosecute. For this is also one of the information we want to tell our people that this institution, which was established, is established to defend the right of the people, the right of individual. It is not established for any group of people. Everybody deserves the right to come here, submit his petition, katabule kalam batal fil Facebook, tahal jibu lena, we'll investigate it, we'll analyze it, we'll take it through processes, technical one, so that to make sure we have done this. WhatsApp, Facebook. زول ما يلقى يعني زول كتب رسالة لأخته في الفيسبوك في الماسنجر طوال بس شايل عصايته الليله ده انا فلان ده نموت. لا. No, this is not the case. This is why we established this. كتبوا حاجه بطاله انك ما تمشي تطبح رقبتك كمان تربط حبل في رقبتك. No. This is why we established it. الحكومه ذات السر لو عندها مشكله الحكومه عندها مشكله all of them that is to come here also to investigate to know who commit the crime against the state. So from now we are informing you that this institution is open for all people of South Sudan. The idea for sure will be extended to the state, but also because those crimes have a different nature. It needs to be approved through a certain equipment. We want to tell you that the public prosecution attorneys who are here are trained. They will be going through another intensive and comprehensive training in that area of information technology. We will put in place, and we are working now with our partner, to have the equipment, the facilities to detect who commit a crime and who did not commit. هيكون عندنا معمل مجهز independent, this is very important, independent, so that the result of this institution will be accurate. ما ببقى حقي ولا حق وكيل نيابة ولا حق. إنت قلت فلان ده كتب رسالة, we will send it there, the information will transmit it that it is true, Z and Y is the one who wrote the message from an independent institution, and this is also will be put in place so that we guarantee that all cases which we are investigating, the cases we are being prosecuting, being trial, are properly investigated. For this the ground today to inform the media houses that we have established these facilities for issue related to cybercrime and misuse of computer, and all people of South Sudan are welcome if they have any grievances through those devices, through the computer misuse, to bring it to the attention to the public prosecution attorney. And also, I have a message to my colleagues, the advocates, that also you deserve the right to appear before those two institutions to defend the right of your clients. For sure, the law, now we have a very little copies of the law, but they will be published as soon as possible, and we will continue disseminating the provisions of the law, as I have said. But I want to tell you that this is the jurisdiction. Those are the cases will be prosecuted. The bodies who will apply this law, who are, then from there, I'm sure that all of us will see that we are doing a positive things, and this law will help all the people of South Sudan. So I thank the media houses.